coalition have any sort of long-term plan for downloading and sort of like we're seeing the general health of record stores everywhere? Coalition.
Speaking about the Coalition of Independent Music Stores.
You guys have any sort of strategic plan going forward?
A lot of people don't know what he's referring to. I think it's been almost 15 years ago. There's a group of independent stores around the country that got together and formed the Coalition of Independent Music Stores, otherwise known as SIMS. And I'm one of the founding members of SIMS. I'm on the board of directors currently. We're looking for any ways to keep our stores viable and relevant. It's through the coalition that I'm able to have a digital download site. We got into the business just because, you know, obviously that's the trend now. Everything's going digital, supposedly. It's taken about $500,000 of investment just to get the site up and running, and it's bleeding money profusely, even though it's a great site and it offers better quality downloads than iTunes. We're working with a lot of artists to secure exclusive releases. My Morning Jacket was gracious enough to record their in-store here and record their concert down at the waterfront in front of 10,000 people. And that record was released to independent record stores and in their support of what we do. We've worked with artists like John Mayer for the same thing. We're looking for any way to continue to make the record store viable. And to be honest, folks, this will be a physical goods store more than anything. You know, I understand people want to download music, but tell the kid who comes in and buys a vinyl record now that that's going to go away again. They're buying turntables, they're buying vinyl. It's not just old farts like me that still like records. It's kids have discovered there's something about a tangible piece of art. You know, it's maybe impractical as hell, it may be bulky, but it means a whole lot more than a digital file on your hard drive. That's old school talking. No, I'm not. I've got a cool staff and a cool store, and you know, I'm happy just to kind of watch it all happen. It's been an incredible ride. I just don't think it's over yet. I hope not. Anybody else? Man, I didn't cry much at all.
What happens when the lease comes up?
Well, you know, it's coming up very fast, and you know, obviously, the sooner we make a decision, the better. But I think that the owners are willing to let me hang on to this space a little bit longer until we can come to an agreement where it works for both parties. I don't know what that is yet. We're still working on it, but so far it's been encouraging that they're willing to entertain a lot of ideas with me. So I can't ask for more than that, other than free rent. I'm not going to point them out here, but they're here. So.
Will you touch on the fact about local concerts and things that you brought up?
You know, if the store goes away, it's going to affect, at least I assume it's going to affect a lot of the culture in Louisville. And I don't mean to sound pompous, but I think this is tied into the local music scene, the local concert scene, local radio, mainly the Public Radio Partnership, who have been totally supportive of my business over the years. There's a synergy between the radio that actually plays the artist, the record store that actually sells and stocks the artist, and the concert that is possible because of that synergy. And I'm afraid that if this goes away, that's going to diminish some of the potential and some of the value of other businesses. We try to do as much business with locally owned companies. There's a company called Monkey Drive that does a lot of our T-shirts and logo merchandise. And you know, at Christmas, I owed Chris at Monkey Drive $10,000, and you know, with me not being able to pay him, he's not able to pay his vendors, he's not able to pay his employees, and if I go out of business, where does that leave him? You know, so you know, this store is more than just a record store. It's tied in with the Louisville business community, the independent community, and it's tied into all things related to music here. Will Louisville, you know, still be a music mecca without this store? Yeah, the talent's out there. I think that we've been very fortunate to be able to give the local scene an added exposure, an added venue. Yeah.
John, a little bit on top of that, can you tell people about SoundScan and the mono example we were talking about the other day, like how, in a way, we do drive people to town to play concerts here? I think in general, people don't realize that.
Randy's talking about SoundScan, which is a national measurement of what is actually selling music-wise in the country and where it's selling. And before the store was SoundScan, the perception in the concert business and the music business was that Louisville only sold country and soul records. And once we became a SoundScan reporter, that whole perception changed, and there were more concerts coming to Louisville, and more artists being exposed here, and more artists coming through town, just because we were reporting what we sold. A couple of months ago, maybe a month ago, we had an artist here, Dave Rawlings, the Dave Rawlings Machine. He and Gillian Welch and members of Old Crow Medicine Show make up the Dave Rawlings Machine. And Dave made an interesting comment saying that, you know, they were fortunate to have this store that the week of the release of their new record, X-tacy sold more than New York City. Which means they didn't sell a whole lot, but I mean, the fact that this store can outsell New York City on a great record like that is a testament to the people that do support this store and do support the artists that come through here.
John, just a quick comment for everyone else to know too. The Louisville community may not know this, but with my dealings with the industry outside of Louisville, what I do, the respect and admiration for the store and the fact that artists come through this town sometimes not to play Louisville, but have a presence in this city.
Yeah,
It's
that's
an
true.
important statement you said about how important not only your X-tacy is for Louisville, but within Sims, within independent retail as a whole.
Yeah.
It speaks volumes of how important this store is.
Jeffrey, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Patty Griffin had my baby here. I would like to have it. She did.
If anybody needs one-on-one time with me, I'm available. I'm just looking forward to getting a good night's sleep tonight. I've got this off my chest. And thank you for supporting us. Thank you for covering us. I appreciate it. Taking my Kleenex and going home.
John, is the store open if people want to buy anything?
No. We hate customers. Don't buy anything. Yes, we are open, and I would encourage everybody to buy one.